In April 2025, an arson incident occurred in Bongcheon-dong, Seoul, and wildfires broke out in Gangwon-do and Gyeongbuk, forcing thousands to evacuate. Incidents like these repeat every year, leading people to naturally assume the country should take responsibility for handling fires. However, unlike fire departments dedicated to managing fires, no specific agencies exist for other types of disasters. So, why, among all types of disasters, are fires always directly managed by the government, while other disasters lack the same level of direct intervention? The dangers of fire. Fire is one of the first tools used by humans, and also a danger that people have feared for a long time. In densely populated places like cities, even a small flame can become a major disaster. For this reason, from ancient times, fire has been regarded not as an individual concern, but as a collective threat that everyone must prepare for and manage together. The origins of firefighting around the world. The oldest known firefighting efforts began in the 3rd century BCE in Alexandria, Egypt. People built devices that could spray water over long distances to extinguish fires together. In Rome, the emperor established a group called the Vigiles. At the time, Rome had many wooden buildings and narrow alleys, which made fires spread easily. To address this, the emperor hired and trained professional personnel to fight fires. In medieval Europe, guilds or local groups were responsible for firefighting. But as cities grew and more buildings were constructed, the state began to take over. After the Great Fire of London in 1666, insurance companies formed their own fire brigades, which gradually became public institutions. The history of firefighting in Korea. Korea has a long history of fire prevention as well. During the Goryeo dynasty, local officials were tasked with preventing fires. In the Joseon dynasty, a department known as Jeomhwaragam was created to oversee fire prevention and patrol the streets at night. When a fire occurred, drums were struck at the bell tower in Jongno to warn the public, and the community would come together to put out the flames. During the Japanese colonial period, firefighting was placed under the police. After liberation, firefighting duties were transferred to local governments. In 1973, the emergency number 119 was introduced for the first time, and in the 1990s, emergency rescue and ambulance services also began. In 2017, the National Fire Agency became an independent institution. Today, there are over 600 fire stations across the country, and countless firefighters work to keep citizens safe. Why should the nation be responsible? People consider fire departments, along with police stations, to be the most representative public institutions. However, firefighting wasn't handled by the state from the beginning. It started as a joint effort because it had to be faced together. The reason the government intervenes in fire situations is simple. No one can tackle the problem alone.